Hello everybody. Let's see if I can get this set up right so I don't fall over. Ooh, it did it. Wow. Okay. I'd like to do a video on a passage that I find demonstrates Jesus Christ himself speaking to the rapture. People have said he doesn't speak to the rapture. And that's just not true. Now, as we all know, the church is the bride of Christ. And if you go back to the ancient Hebraic customs, of their marriage customs, you will see how it works out. They meet, share a cup of wine, agree, and then he goes away to build their house. It's an indeterminate amount of time before he returns to get her, but it's when his house is finished. When he finishes at his father's house, building their home. Now, the verse is John 14, verse 3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you will also may be where I am. Now, what is he talking about here? This is Christ telling them what to expect. Now, he is going to prepare a place at his Father's house in heaven. Once his Father says go get him, he goes down there. He gets his bride, and they don't stay there on earth, here on earth. They go back to their house that Christ has built. And he says, I go to prepare a place for you. Christ is speaking to his bride, his church. I am going to come get you and take you back to where I am. Not stay here on earth. Now, to say otherwise means the church has to be here through this planet, on this planet, through the time of wrath that's going to befall the whole earth. And that's just not so. Here we see in 1 Thessalonians 5:9. For God did not appoint us to suffer wrath, but to receive salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ. And here is 1 Thessalonians verse 10. And to wait for the Son, and to wait for his Son from heaven, whom he raised from the dead, Jesus, who rescues us from the coming wrath. Now, I don't know how to make it any more plain. If the church is going to be here on earth, sooner or later they would have to face wrath. And notice it doesn't give a distinction. It's not talking about man's wrath. It's not talking about Satan's wrath. It's talking about God's wrath. God is going to use man and Satan as his agents to deliver that wrath before his own wrath comes. So we can't be here. 1 Thessalonians 1:10, read that one. 1 Thessalonians 5:9, read that one. Okay, how about this? Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Since you have kept my command to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is going to come upon the whole world to test those who live on earth. We are not to be tested. We're already found righteous through what Christ did on the cross. His righteousness is imputed upon us. There is no trials for us. We know who he is. He knows who we are. He will not lose any of those that God gave him. We are the church. We are the bride. And he says in John chapter 14, verse 3, emphatic. And if I go prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you may also be where I am. Where is that at? He went to the Father's house to prepare a place for you. He is coming to get us, to take us there. We cannot be here on this planet when there's wrath going worldwide. We cannot be here. This is as clear as it gets. I thank you for your time. I thank you, and I want your input, your feedback. And if you don't agree, then I'll explain it to you again on the way up. Bye.